What's the deal, y'all? Mad Kaiju with another video. I know I've been slacking on the videos. I just really been enjoying my time on the game. I will be doing a couple more videos and making sure I get those out to you guys as soon as possible. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a discussion rant style video. And I'll make sure I leave all of the links that you need to go ahead and check it out for yourself in the description below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So today, the patch went live, and unfortunately, the devs have officially taken the first step into killing their own game. We all know that the servers are an issue. People are getting kicked out, logged out, matchmaking not working, people losing legendaries, and just, a whole bunch of issues surrounding the servers. So we understand that that fix comes first and foremost. But that's not what the community is in an uproar about today. The community is just furious today about the slight rebalancing that they decided to add into this patch, and it has to do with the bullet builds. So anybody who's been playing in late game understands that bullet builds are super consistent with damage. They're probably the only viable build in the game if we're being real, and the devs just decided to nerf it today. So blighted rounds, twisted rounds, and volcanic rounds all got nerfed today. Vulnerability got nerfed today. It's just, L's across the board. And I don't think that the very first thing that you should be doing on your new PvE only game is nerfing stuff across the board. I am of the mindset that it's a PvE game. Let people have fun. Let people do what they want to do. It's not bothering anybody. They're not causing people any grief. Warframe and Borderlands 2 gave them the blueprint. I don't know how they're going down this road where they're just going to end up messing things up. But these other games I just stated tell you this is how you do a game in this style. Why they don't take inspiration from that, and do what they need to do in terms of fixing the game, I'm not too sure. Because you don't want to nerf things the very first patch. You want to bring other things in line or make other things just as interesting so that people gravitate towards those also. Because that's why the bullet builds are so popular. They're good, they're consistent, they're the only thing that you can really do to get into these later challenge tiers. Because the way that the expeditions are set up, you don't really have room to be making a full tank build and sitting and soaking up damage for 30 minutes, because then you're not going to get any rewards. So tank builds for this style of in-game activity is completely out the window. I don't care how much they buff it or how much shields or armor they give you. It's never going to be viable during expeditions because you need to be killing stuff. You need to get those fast times. You're trying to get in and get out so you get those legendaries. Anomaly power builds are kind of sort of in the same boat. There's no way, as far as I've seen on any creator's channel, that have an AP build that has 0 seconds or consistent uptime, 100% uptime on all of their abilities, then the abilities just going ham and killing stuff, because they start to scale pretty bad towards the late game. I had early Trickster build in my last video you guys seen. Gave Trickster the #1 spot because Temporal Slice is really super strong in early game, but falls off hard from like 5 to 7, and the enemies start to take 2 and 3 swings from Temporal Blade and still keep kicking. So I'm just not 100% sure what they decided to do with that. And they seem to have taken the same approach with every other class, that no abilities are viable to take into in-game. They're all on high cooldowns, and there's not enough damage to supplement how much health these enemies are having in like challenge tier 10 and up. The second thing is no balancing for enemy types at all. So keep this in mind. We got nerfed. Enemies didn't get anything at all. We still have the crazy snipers that are in the game. They do not miss. Everyone who plays, you could be running full sprint, peeking out for a half a second, rolling. You could be doing whatever you're going to do. The snipers are still going to hit you. The Alpha Performos, or however you say those monsters' names, the big guys with the blades in their hand that lunge at you, they're going to do whatever. They're going to always disrespect the Trickster bubbles. They're always going to disrespect CCs. They don't care. And they're not even an elite enemy technically. They're just an enemy that just doesn't really care about your CCs or your abilities. Just walk right through them. So they got no nerfs, but like I said, we did. And the last thing is they decreased the time on a few expeditions to get gold rating because it said it was being too generous with the time. Even though there's lots and lots of people, only like the top 1% of people are clearing challenge tier 15 solo or challenge tier 15 with a group for that matter. It's only a handful of people, and I feel like they're basing it off of them or other people that are on their dev team that have access to the best stuff in the game, and it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense for them to be doing that right now. They cut 5 minutes off of Boomtown, and they cut a minute off of the other one that they decided to patch out or whatever. So yeah, man, the community is furious. I am in the same boat. I don't think this is good at all for the game. They're effectively killing the game. People were begging for buffs, and they did the exact opposite. They nerfed everything. So they gave us nothing in return. That's why a lot of people are upset. I don't know what they can do or what we can say. We've been very vocal today, at least in the comment sections. So you guys just let me know what you think. This is all I got for this video. Everything's on the table. Hopefully they listen. They've been transparent from the day the game came out, or the beta came out, demo, whatever you want to call it, till right now. So hopefully they keep it up and revert some of these changes, because this is not a good look for a first patch. Alright guys, I'm going to see you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out of here.